Welcome to the show. This morning I have the F16s with me. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up?
Okay, can we
Oh,
have a round of
all good. What's
introductions?
good?
Can each one of you introduce yourself so that we all know who's talking?
Hi, I'm Josh. I play guitars and I play the mic for the F16s.
Superb. And moving on to Mr. Abhinav.
Yes, my name is Abhinav. Hello, I play guitars. I'm also called Booby for some reason. You can do that as well. And I don't know if that's good for radio, but that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, Henny.
I'm Harsha and I play the keys and synths for the band.
Lovely, lovely. And right.
I'm 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 Shank. I was the Shank, and I play bass for the F16.
Sweet. Right now, I want to thank you once again for taking the time out to come and talk to me this morning. A huge fan of the music, huge fan of all of you guys. And I was so stoked when I spoke to Lucy and got this done. Tell me about the tour so far. I'm pretty sure you guys are exhausted because you've been touring for almost a month now, traveling from each city to different cities. The rock and roll tour which is rock and roll is dead tour right now is happening in the entire country. Talk to me more about it and tell me how has the response been so far?
Thanks for having us, Lee, first of all. It's good to be here. We've been on a month-long tour with the Rock and Roll is Dead tour all over India. It's been very fulfilling, quite fruitful. Played in a lot of cities that we haven't played in a long time, like Guwahati, Shillong, Calcutta. And response has been surprisingly overwhelming in terms of how we were received, ticket sales, merch sales. So yeah, very excited, catching up on some sleep and hitting the road back again in like another 2-3 days.
Lovely. And you're coming to Bangalore first, which I'm so stoked to have you guys in my city and, to host you guys over here. I want to talk to you more about the tour itself, the Rock and Roll is Dead tour. Do you really believe Rock and Roll is dead, or what's the name? Why is the name Rock and Roll is Dead tour? Anyone can answer this question.
It's satire. I mean, like it's irony. It's definitely not dead. Maybe it's sleeping right now. But yeah, we thought it'd be a good name for a rock band to be on tour with.
Yeah, it is
That sounds
satirical.
cool though.
Yeah, definitely. The F16s, you've been around for like about 10 years now, as a band. Can you talk to me how you've grown and the soundscape that you guys have, ventured into? How is it different from when you first started off back then?
I think there has been a certain amount of emotional maturity when it comes to how we approach songwriting. Like in the beginning, I guess it was more influentially driven. Paying homage to certain artists that we look up to, and even though we still look up to these same artists today, it's kind of like it's been an interesting journey of how we've understood each other's influences and taste, and how we combine them into making something more original, and how we can keep things alive and surprising for ourselves in the process. And it's been great to get the kind of support and support that we've kind of gotten from our fans who show up and sing our lyrics. I mean, it's something that we never expected would have happened when we wrote the first album. And when we were in some of these cities, we met people who still request those songs, today, and it's truly overwhelming. So yeah, it's been exciting. We've written a new album, or at least in the process of writing a new album that sounds very different from everything we've done. And we're hoping, it moves people the same way.
Sweet. That means new music is on the horizon. That's very exciting on my. I like to hear that at the moment. Talk to me about the challenges that you guys have faced over the past month. I would say, touring is a hard thing to do, and it's not like in India where you have like a road, a road tour. I mean, sorry, in the US you have like you could take a road, you go on, a road trip, but you guys are flying throughout the entire place. Any challenge you guys have faced throughout the entire tour?
Mainly excess baggage, I think. That's the biggest, most repetitive challenge we faced, and how to circumvent that basically with innovative packing. And I mean, all jokes aside. Apart from that, yeah, it is different from the US tour where you don't.
Yeah.
Where unlike a US tour, you're not on the road. It's not like you bung everybody into a van and just take them.
I think you can't do that in
And
India, no, because the roads are so bad. You'll
no,
lose your equipment on the way also.
geographically, it doesn't make sense. It's just
Yeah.
that it's a large country,
Yes.
and things are too separated in terms of the cities you can play.
Yeah.
But baby steps. Maybe sometime in the future it will. Nothing. Not right now. But yeah, just apart from that, challenges would just be weird time flight. I mean, red eye flights and trying to acclimatize. Especially, I think in two separate instances, which was the Northeast leg like a couple of weeks back, and the Bombay, Pune, Goa one that we just finished. It was just to do with because you're playing 3 gigs back to back, or 3 or 4 gigs back to back rather. So the timings on that are very weird because you're as performers you are playing into the night, and inevitably the next day you got to leave, and inevitably it's always
early mornings.
And it's always everyone's like circadian rhythms or whatever are completely shot to pieces. I'm pretty sure. So that's what the downtime is, I guess, to try and like replenish some of that before we have to do it again.
Right.
And this is I guess the last 2 shows, so some well-deserved rest.
You mentioned baggage. Who has the most baggage in the entire band? Who carries the most baggage?
What kind of baggage are we talking about?
No, not emotional baggage. I know actual baggage.
I think we all carry I mean, it's because of our gear and merch and everything clubbed together. So it's just all of us are pretty carrying a lot. But we've been traveling with a very good crew. So we're like traveling as a 10-person team. And the entire tour was put together by Pagal Haina. So it's been pretty smooth sailing. I mean, apart from, the extra baggage and red-eye flights and exhaustion, in terms of everything else, it's been pretty good because it was really well planned. And we have a very competent and lovely crew that we travel India with.
Pagal Haina, huge shout out to them because they made this happen. And they're just, the music that comes up from this entire thing is beautiful. What can we expect, when you guys come to Bangalore on Friday? What can we expect from the entire, from the gig?
Disappointment.
Hey,
No, I'm just kidding.
With a straight face you said that, Josh. I was
No, so we were in Ooty for a month recording our new record. And so we're going to be road testing a bunch of new songs, playing a very extensive set, probably our most stacked set till date. We're traveling with limited edition merch. And what else can we expect?
It's the longest set list we've played, like he mentioned. We're bringing back a lot of old songs that we haven't played in a very long time. So, looking forward to that. And Bangalore's always been our biggest city. So we're hoping to make it even bigger.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy gig. I can't wait. Like, people are just still talking to me about, like, hey, bro, do you have tickets for this entire thing? Do you have tickets for this one? I'm like, maybe not. I'll let you know about that in a bit. But it's gonna be incredible. So what I'm getting is old music, but also a lot of new stuff is coming out as well.
Yeah,
superb.
And we're traveling, and we're working with a fantastic light engineer. So it's almost like a 1.5 hour, 2 hour theatrical performance almost. So it's not just your usual one to do shows. It's a whole ass piece movie.
Wow.
Sega.
How long did it take for you to put that together, like to plan it for the entire tour? How long did that take?
I think it took about 2.5 months of like trying to figure out logistics and how financially viable a tour like this would be, considering this is all self-produced for the most part. Carrying a lights guy and curating this whole thing comes with his own expense. We're documenting the entire trip. So there's a lot to look forward to even when the tour is done and, the production, the merch and stuff. So like Josh was saying, it's just been, incredible working with this crew and They've just been so on point with making sure every single aspect has been covered so that the people who do end up paying and coming get the best possible performance and experience from that night. So yeah, I mean, we're so glad and happy. Everything so far has been, top notch, and we've been excited, and we've been planning to do this kind of a solo production tour for like almost 2 years now. So, this is something that's finally come about. I would say 2 years of kind of conceptualizing and planning in
Right.
our heads.
And finally come to
So,
fruition, which is great. I'm like, when I saw the lineup as well, I saw the cities you guys are hitting. I was like, wow, you guys are gonna get like pooped up at the end of it. But at the same time, the satisfaction you guys will have at the end of it, be like, wow, we made this happen, is gonna be extraordinary. So I'm pretty sure come Sunday when you guys are finished your tour, your last tour, what's the first thing you guys are doing? I want to know from each one of you. What's the first thing you guys are doing when you finish, your entire thing?
going for another massage.
Shank's going for
Literally
a
got one
massage.
last night, but bruh, my neck is gone.
Harsha, what about you? Harsh, what about you?
Probably stay away from these guys. Far away.
Miss Abhinav, what are you going to do?
That is partially true. I mean, after the last show, I think a couple of us are just not coming back to Chennai and kind of staying out for a bit. And me personally, I think get home, do that do like a warm water foot soak and probably fall asleep with a large pizza on my belly, and then that's about it. Which is pretty much every other week actually.
You're living the dream, bro. With the pizza on the belly, fuck, I love it. Josh, what about you?
I think I'm literally running away to my mom. Like I'm flying to Punjab to go stay with my mom for a bit, because I need somebody's lap to cry on. I need some home food.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the main one for you guys as well. The home food, right? Like not being able to cook for yourselves and just like getting different hotels and stuff like that. That would have been also quite hard. After a while, it gets to you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does also, because all of us are pretty athletic and sportive, and we've customized our diet very strictly over the years, and we've gotten very active into mixed martial arts and like surfing and skateboarding and poker. So the entire tour has thrown off our entire physical and sort of regimens.
Circadian rhythm.
That's a nice word, man. Nice one, Bob.
He got it from me, man.
I came up with it myself. No, Harshu. I came up with it myself. Yeah.
I like how you stole that, Bob.
I like how you consider it stolen. Nice one.
Hey, but I don't know. Bob is a very Bangalore thing. That's like our phrase, in Bangalore. Bob, what's up, Bob? We kind of.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how that's. It's a Bob world, man.
Yeah, it's Bob's world.
It's Bob's world.
Shout out to Bank of Baroda.
Bob world.
They're not sponsored this video, by the way. They're not a sponsor of this video for sure.
Oh yeah, no shout out. Sorry, Bank of Baroda.
Well, thank you guys so much for once again for taking the time out to talk to me this morning. It's been a pleasure. I will see you on Friday. I mean on Saturday, which is at Guilt, 9th of August. The tickets are available on Skillbox. It's going to be brilliant, and you can catch the F16s live. The new tour, which is called the Rock and Roll is Dead tour, is currently live. They give out 2 more cities. Bangalore is one of them, and it's going to be packed. It's going to be insane. Any last words to all the listeners out there and the viewers out there?
Speaking of other things to expect, a quick shout out to our friend and homie Jeevan, who's going to be supporting us at the Bangalore gig. He just dropped a wonderful debut single. He's going to be playing it live.
Super.
We've been excited to play his music, and we finally get a chance to share a stage with him. So all of Bangalore, open your ears, come through, watch our boy, Bloom.
Backup dancer.
The band's my backup
dancer.
Sweet. It's gonna be insane.
So buy a ticket.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 3.5 hours of music and good vibes and just theater and just flamboyance and fellowship with each other, with an extensive cocktail and drinks menu and limited edition merch, and
Merchandise.
yeah, and it's going to be a great night. And this is probably going to be one of our last shows in Bangalore for a while before we head back into the studio. So, India won't be seeing much of us for a bit. So it'd be great if everybody could get a ticket, come see us, support people who make music that you like.
Yeah, we love the F16s in Bangalore. So come one, come all. I'll see you guys there. It's going to be brilliant. And have a lovely, right now you guys are on our time. So rest up and I'll see you guys in Bangalore.
Thanks a lot, Lee.
Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thanks,
Cheers,
man.
guys. Have a nice one. Have a
See
nice
you.
day. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah.